Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. Now I have a list of video ideas that I was trying to think of, and I came up with, well, I don't know if I came up with, I thought for this week we could do popular books of years, just to kind of read some books that I haven't read yet. Now I wanted to do 4 books for this video, so I am starting off at 2020 and then we're going out to 2023. Some of these books, so I just got the list off of Goodreads. Some of the years, the #1 book for that year was a Colleen Hoover book. I don't read Colleen Hoover. I am not interested in reading Colleen Hoover. It's just not my thing, my opinion. I'm not gonna do it. So if there were some Colleen Hoover books that were #1, I just skipped those and got to the next one, of course, that I would read. So we were going to start off in 2020, and I'm going to post like a screenshot like right here of the books. So for 2020, the most popular book for 2020 was The Midnight Library. I have not read this. I've had it on my TBR for a while now, so I got it. It seems kind of short, so I feel like this might not take me very long. I was debating, today's Saturday, I was debating to do this either today or tomorrow. So for 2021, I had to go through a couple of the books because the first 2 I've already read, which #1 was The Love Hypothesis and 2 was People We Meet on Vacation, which I just read. So then the third most popular book of 2021 was Malibu Rising. Now this has also been on my TBR for a while. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid, so I feel like I'm automatically gonna like this one. And I got this from Book of the Month when it first came out, so I've had it for a while. So for 2022, that's when we kind of had a little issue of trying to find a non-Colleen Hoover book because the first 2 were Colleen Hoover books. The third most popular book of that year was Book Lovers by Emily Henry, which I have been wanting to read anyways. And then my plan was to own all of Emily Henry books, but I'm currently on a book buying ban, so I just went ahead and got the library book. So these are my 3 for sure that I have. Now, for 2023, the most popular book was The Fourth Wing. And I read the first 3 chapters on Kindle, which I'm gonna give you for like the sample of. And I think I'm going to like it, just based off those chapters. I am not interested in owning The Fourth Wing, so I am not going to buy it, and just because I don't have any interest in having that on my bookshelves, and I heard the second one's really not as good, so I honestly don't want to invest my money in that. The problem with that is it's still really popular that it's gonna take a while for it to come into the library, because I think I'm like in line like 100 and something on like both libraries that I use. So if that ends up getting, if I end up getting through all 3 of these and we end up getting to need to get to, because I'm going to start with 2020. So if we get to 2023 and I don't have it yet, or because I'm not sure if I even want to buy it on ebooks. So if we end up not reading that one for this video, so if we get through all 3 of these books and I get to 2023 and I don't have that book, what I'll do is I'll then decide if I want to buy the ebook, which I probably won't want to, or because I do want to read 4 books for this vlog, I might just go into 2019 and see what that book is, which I haven't looked, so, which is Daisy Jones and the Six, which I've read. The #2 is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I've been wanting to reread that one to get into the other 2 books. So I have the second one, I don't have the third one yet. Or Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I also have and I have never read, which is on my TBR list. So if we get to that point, then we'll do that. But we're gonna go ahead and start The Midnight Library. So hello and happy Sunday. I meant to check in this morning, but that didn't happen. I am sorry. So I am on page 153. I'm exactly 50% in The Midnight Library. I didn't read that much yesterday. I've done a lot more reading today, and I am enjoying this book very much so. I have about this much left, which is actually not that bad. It's like 287 pages on my 153. It's almost 7:30. I might finish this today, I might not. I am getting a little tired. I'm trying not to take a nap. I took maybe like a 5-minute nap earlier while I was just on the couch, and I'm starting to feel like that again. So we're gonna see. I am trying not to, but if it happens, it happens. Well, I am liking this very much. It's going pretty fast. So I'm hoping either to finish this today and then start Malibu Rising tomorrow, or hopefully finish this tomorrow and start Malibu Rising. Taylor Jenkins Reid usually doesn't take me that long to read either. I can get her through her books pretty fast, and it seems like there's a little over, so it's 365 pages, which is not bad. Luckily I found the audiobook for the Midnight Library on Spotify, so I have been kind of listening to it and reading it at the same time. So yeah, that is today's check-in. I ended up finishing this. If I end up finishing this tonight, I will check in. If not, I will check in the morning. So good morning. I ended up finishing the Midnight Library last night. I didn't film anything just because it was late and I pretty much went to bed like right afterwards. So I liked it. I thought it was a really good book. I'm currently getting ready for work. So next we are going to be going into Malibu Rising. Now, so I finished the Midnight Library technically in 2 days. I didn't really count Saturday as much because I really didn't read that much that day. I pretty much just got a feel of what the book was going to be about. So I'm hoping, so today's Tuesday. I am hoping to finish, so today is Tuesday, so I'm hoping to finish Malibu Rising in 2 days. We will kind of see what happens. For Taylor Jenkins Reid, usually I can read those pretty fast, but I haven't read one of her books in a while. I really love like Daisy Jones and the Six, and I have read the Seven Lives of Evelyn Hugo, the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I don't know what it was, and I did get the special edition book of that one. So Malibu Rising also has been on my shelf for a while now, so it'll be exciting to finally get that one finished. So hello, it's been a few days since I have updated y'all. I think last time I checked in was Tuesday morning. I have not read since then. I have even picked up Malibu Rising because I got sick. So I'm still sick. It's now Sunday, and now we're just gonna have to roll this into another week. I don't know what it is when I'm trying to do week-long videos that it never works out, and they end up being 2 weeks, which, I mean, life, it's okay. I have read a little bit today, but I've been reading the Breakup Tour. So I just got back from getting lunch with my mom for her birthday, and I'm thinking I might take a nap because I don't feel good still, and I'm getting a little tired, so that might happen. If not, I might try Malibu Rising today. I'm not sure because I am actually enjoying the Breakup Tour right now, so I might end up keep reading that, or maybe I'll switch between. I don't know really yet. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna even get more reading done today, but that is the plan, so fingers crossed. And then I will check back in hopefully sometime today with a little bit more progress, but we'll have to see. Hello. Okay, so we are now on Thursday and we have made some progress into Malibu Rising. I am now on technically chapter like 25, which is like 7 o'clock, so I have about this much left. The audiobook says we are at 53%, so Spotify says I have about like 5 hours left, so I'm kind of hoping to get this done today. I didn't realize when I was reading this book that a lot of her books are connected. So when I was looking at Goodreads and just thinking or doing more research on this book, I realized that it starts with the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and then goes into Daisy Jones and then Malibu Rising, and then in the first chapter it mentions the name, and I was like, oh, I know that name. Because I was like, oh, I know that name because I have the book that I've been needing to read. So that's kind of cool that these are all together. I am definitely going to read Carrie Soto is Back next. And then I think it's time. I've read Daisy Jones and the Six twice, so it might be time for another reread. But I definitely want to get into the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo again because I honestly really loved this book. So it was kind of cool to realize that they kind of all connect. There are a lot of Taylor Jenkins books that I need to read.
But we're definitely getting in some progress. Hopefully get this done today. So that way tomorrow I can start on Book Lovers. And usually Emily Henry doesn't take me that long to read either. So if I can get this done like Friday, Saturday, and then that means we got 3 books done. I ended up getting the Fourth Wing audiobook from the library, but I haven't touched it just because I'm trying to read these 2 before I get into that one. So I might end up getting into that one in this video. I'm not quite sure yet. We're just gonna have to see what happens with these 2. So we finally made it to one of the clips where I said I'm gonna finish it, and I actually did finish it. I think I got home around 4 o'clock or so. It's now 6:54, so it took me like 2 hours to finish this book. So glad that I finally got through it. I'm excited to get into more Taylor Jenkins read, but for now, once I find it. But for now, we're going to get into Book Lovers and see if we can finish this. And then I think we can successfully call this video more than 2 books, because all of the ones I've been doing, I've been only reading 2, so hopefully we can beat the record. Hello and happy Saturday. I started a little bit of Book People today, but I don't think I'm going to end up finishing it in this vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. If I do end up finishing it, I will definitely put it in my March wrap up. I did finish a different book today, and I didn't care for it too much. So as of right now, I'm just like not in the mood for reading romance a little bit. So I think I'm gonna read something else. I'm not sure what yet, but I think I'm going to try and throw in a thriller or keep reading the Stephen King book I have right now, because I've been trying to read at least 2 Stephen King books a month and I haven't read nothing this month. So I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you all next time.